Before we start with the ray diagrams, we must know the rules that are there for formation of images by the convex lens. We are going to draw ray diagrams with respect to convex lenses, double convex lenses. So we must know the rules that are there for the formation of images by convex lens. There are three rules. Out of these three rules, we can use any two rules, and we can find out the position of the image. We can even determine the nature of the image using these rules. So let us study the first rule. If the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, then the refracted ray passes through the principal focus. So here we have shown a biconvex lens. This is the principal axis, and this is the incident ray. So if the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, so here we see that the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, then after refraction, the ray passes through the principal focus, that is F2. So we see that the refracted ray is passing through the second focus or the principal focus, that is F2. So this is our first rule, that is incident ray parallel to principal axis, then the refracted ray passes through the principal focus. Let us see what is the second rule. The second rule for the formation of images by convex lens: if the incident ray is passing through the principal focus, then the refracted ray is parallel to the principal axis. Now this is just the converse of what we had studied in the first rule. Now here you have the biconvex lens. This is the principal axis. This is your optical center. Now here what you observe is that the incident ray is passing through the first focus, and after refraction, the refracted ray emerges parallel to the principal axis. What we studied in the first rule was that if the incident ray is parallel to principal axis, then the refracted ray passes through the principal focus. But here we find that the incident ray is passing through the focus, and after refraction it becomes parallel to the principal axis. So this is our second rule. Coming to the third and the last rule of the formation of images by convex lenses. According to this rule, when the incident ray passes through the optical center of the lens, it passes without changing its direction. So we have studied this earlier also when we were studying optical center, and we have even studied the reason behind the ray of light not getting deviated or it not changing its path. So this is a biconvex lens. This is the principal axis. The two focuses have been shown, F1 and F2, and this is the ray of light that is passing through the optical center, and we can see that it is passing without changing its direction. So this is the third rule, that is incident ray, if it is passing through the optical center, it passes without changing the direction. So with this we come to the end of the three rules that we have to study, and with the help of these three rules we can find out the position of the image. We can even find out the nature of the image with the help of these rules. In this diagram you are already familiar with the biconvex lens, optical center, principal axis and the two focuses. 2F1 and 2F2, here they stand for the centers of curvature. So 2F1 is C1 and 2F2 is C2. So we have studied what is center of curvature earlier, and these 2F1 and 2F2 stand for the two centers of curvature of the lens. So we will stop here and we will continue in the next class, and we shall be drawing the ray diagrams. Thank you.